which cards belong on the Mount Rushmore that when you think of collecting, this is the card that you think of. We've got some examples, and I think most of these are some of the ones that probably belong on there. But I'll start with Dan. What do you think?
I'm gonna say one,
and this could be opinion, but
yeah, I'm gonna say one right now that I don't see up there. 1989 Upper Deck Ken Griffey Jr.
I felt like you were going there.
That is, I can't believe it's not on your little slide.
I can't believe
there.
It's not butter.
But that's like the one I'm going with right out of the gate.
Yep.
Yeah, I could see that. But can we all agree that we can just throw this off of there? Does anybody not have the Jordan on the Mount Rushmore? I mean, that has to be right up there, right?
Jordan's up there, but
there.
The 89 Griffey is 100% up there as well.
No.
Yeah.
You know what card is 100% up there that I don't see?
2015 National Treasure Sean Mannion RPA.
Tom Brady Contenders rookie ticket.
Yeah, that's arguably up there as well.
That one should 100% be on there.
But I think
but I think when you look at an iconic card, regardless of the value, it's how obtainable is it?
Yeah.
You know how many people who are not even card collectors now have an 89 Griffey in a shoebox somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think you have to look at how many copies of said card are out there, and I think that's also what makes it iconic. I feel like we've had this conversation before.
Yeah, but I don't think we've ever picked just four, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and it's hard to pick. It's a great conversation to have, and obviously everybody's opinion is going to be different on it. But my whole thing was I think that I would say 99.9% of people's Mount Rushmore has to have that Jordan, right?
I would say
Jordan's on there 100%.
Jordan, I would also go the 89 Upper Deck. I'd also go with the 52 Mantle. Because the 52 Mantle also, you think of it, it's like a pop culture card.
Yeah.
Like that card is the look of that card is iconic. You've seen that in movies. You've seen it in like people talk about it in books, magazines, like everything, photos. Like that card's been around.
The Mantle's on there 100%.
Yeah. I mean that. And, if you look at the 52 Mantle, those were the cards that everybody talked about that their mom threw away, right?
Yeah.
52 Mantle, I had it. My dad said he thought he had it. Or, the bike spoke conversation that we used to put those in our bike spokes, right? It was everybody that my father or grandfather era was, talks about that card. And then we had the resurgence at 89, which is similar to what happened with the 52. And then everybody had that Griffey propelled everybody back in because now – my dad was, having me collect, and that was the time, right? Was the 89. So I don't disagree. I mean, I think it's close.
Yeah.
So that's where it's
iconic, but I don't think it's on Mount Rushmore, bro. The Griffey.
Yeah.
I have oh no, it is. It's on mine. I cannot. I cannot be convinced that it's not, and I cannot sway away from that opinion. It is 100% on there.
Mount Rushmore of sports cards.
Absolutely.
Can we put the exquisite RPA LeBron James?
No, because how many are out there? 20, 23?
I get that, but that
not obtainable.
That transcended what we know with flawless and everything, right?
Not obtainable. That is one of the.
So
criteria.
Your Mount Rushmore has to be a card has to be
obtainable.
Widely printed.
Has to be obtainable. Has to be iconic, and you can actually have held one at some point in your life.
Well, the 52 Mantle, it can't be on there then because it's not obtainable.
But it is though. Like you can get a low graded or raw 52
for like 20
Mantle.
or 30 grand, yeah.
A PSA 1 for $30,000.
It's up there. It's up there. Not gonna sway me on that one either. I got to figure out one other one though.
So you have the Jordan, the Griffey, and the Mantle.
I have the Jordan, Griffey, and the Mantle.
Yeah, what about
radio silence?
The Gretzky is on there. Is that the O-Pee-Chee one, or is that the top? Yeah, that's the O-Pee-Chee one.
The Gretzky is really, really close, but then because that fits right in my criteria as being obtainable. I think I might go with the Gretzky.
Bro, let me ask you guys, man. And you guys are more baseball guys than me. Anybody in this room, Are you guys putting Mike Trout on the Mount Rushmore of sports
If I
cards,
was
bro?
to put Mike Trout, I wouldn't put the card that's pictured there.
I
would put the 2011 Topps update.
That's tough. I mean, I might consider the 2011 update, but it's hard for me to put a guy that's career still going, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's why I can't say Zion either. I know LeBron.
Oh, no.
There's some people in the chat.
You put Zion or Luka.
What is it, Zion? You crazy, boy.
No, there's people in the chat.
No. I'm calling the person in the chat room crazy.
Yeah. No, but I can see it. Regardless of if Zion sucked. If Zion literally failed his career, his cards transcended an era
for a moment in time.
Well, that moment's still going on, so we don't know.
Okay, no. It transcended. It transcended for sure. But are we talking about Mount Rushmore of sports cards? When we look back throughout whatever decade you're from, and you're like, these cards are like the greatest, most legendary, iconic cards I can think of. Zion.
No.
And to an extent, Mike Trout too, because his career's still going on. He hasn't won anything yet. He's a great player, but like, bro, like, how can you put him over a Griffey, a Mantle, a Gretzky, a Brady, a LeBron?
But what do you?
I know, and I completely.
What do you put for Brady?
You're speaking it. I agree.
Yeah, you can. I mean, I think Brady deserves to be up there too, but it would go against your theory. You can't put the contenders, right? Because that's not obtainable. So the problem with Brady was that he was such a late round pick that he doesn't have. I mean, you could say his Bowman, maybe you could say his SPX.
That contenders is up there.
But he just didn't have like a base card that people gravitated to. There's like 10 of them. I think the Bowman one's taking the lead.
You know what card it wouldn't make it up there, but it would fit my criteria, would be the Jerry Rice rookie card.
Yeah.
Because that is obtainable. A lot of people had them. They go for a lot of money, and it's a super iconic card.
Yeah, I don't dispute that as a Niner fan.
It has nothing to do with being a Niner fan, but
it's got that green border.
I would say that card is more iconic than, is it the 81 Montana? Is it?
Yeah, the white border.
The white border.
Yeah, I mean, if you had to put, because which card do you put a Tom Brady in there? You know, like I said, D. Porter, 1986 Topps rookie card, Jerry Rice. Jerry's the GOAT too. All right. Is Jerry Rice's 1986 Topps, is a question not only for the people in the comment that when they're watching the video back, but people in the chat. Is Jerry Rice 86 Topps worthy of the Mount Rushmore?
No.
Not, and tell us why.
There's bigger iconic card. It's one of the bigger ones, but it's not the biggest one.
Maybe if there's a Mount Rushmore of football cards.
Mount Rushmore football, or if there's another mountain on the next to the Mount Rushmore, and you can put Jerry Rice on there.
What about
the other mountain?
Yeah.
Does Bill Russell fit on the Mount Rushmore?
What about that? What about the Bird Magic Julius Erving, Dr.
Right.
J?
That's the basketball mountain or the other mountain?
I mean, that's close because you got two. I mean, that's the only card, and we've preached about this, and I called it out on my PSA 5 bargains. It's not a bargain anymore, but the 5 PSA bargain video that we did, it has 45,000 views. Thank you guys for watching that one. That one is the only rookie card that has 2 Hall of Famers, like 2 top 10 NBA players of all time.
Awesome card.
The rookie
it is an awesome card.
Magic and Bird, and then you throw in Julius, who wasn't his rookie, but Dr. J on that card too.
But you have 3 Hall of Famers.
You have 3 Hall of Famers, but it's two
rookies.
Yeah. Not Dr. J's rookie.
Awesome card. Not Mount Rushmore.
I would actually. I think that could be on there. I think that would. I would put that card before the Contenders Brady. So if I have to pick a 4th one, it's the Bird Magic Dr. J. That's my 4.
Some people are mentioning first edition Charizard. Yeah, if it was a card Mount Rushmore, yeah, I think we're just focusing on sports cards. But yes, that, especially right now, is definitely iconic.
Garbage
culturally, like a pop culture mountain, yeah, you could put that Charizard.
Yeah.
Adam
sports
Bomb.
Cards, no.
Adam Bomb.
From the
Garbage Pail Kids.
Yeah, Garbage Pail.
Charizard ain't catching no touchdowns, bro.
Jeffrey says he'd pick Emmitt Smith before Jerry Rice. I guess what, the score supplemental? Jerry Kuzman, Nolan Ryan rookie card. I mean that's a pretty good one.
There
one
we
with
go.
Jerry Kuzman, yes.
Okay.
Cal Ripken, I guess, is kind of it's more of a junk wax era beginning of it, but
Ricky Henderson.
Ricky Henderson's a dope card too. But not a GOAT in a sport. So that's the thing. It's like you got to pick a GOAT in the sport as well.
Doug's
It just so happens
definitely
that
got the Topps Tiffany 1986 Barry Bonds.
Yeah, that would be on my Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, that'd be on.
Probably not a lot of people's Mount Rushmore. So.
I think like when you're talking about the Mount Rushmore sports cards, it just so happens to be that some of the most iconic cards are the GOAT of their sport, or one of the GOATs of their sports, right? So.
Yeah, well, it's a good conversation to have, and that's going to lead us to how you can win $100 in break credit.
Oh, I thought you were going to say that's how you win all these cards. That we talked about.
All of them.
You got to collect all 4.
Yeah,
Send us a picture, and then we send you $100 site credit.
People are going to take that at word as bond. Yeah, they all got to be 10s though. They all got to be 10s, including the. You got to have a 10. Yeah,
Jordan, Mantle, Brady, and what's the 4th one? LeBron James, exquisite.
All 10s.
Make sure you get all 4 of those cards in hand, not reprints, the actual cards, and then we send you. I'm just kidding.
It's true, yeah.
That's a lot of money you got to spend to get $100 site credit.
Random Indie also. I mean, we didn't talk about before. I'll tell you how to win here in a second. But the Kobe, right? The Kobe that we mentioned before.
It could get up there
because that actually the Chrome. That you can point to that card as being the reason that the LeBron happened, the reason that the Prisms happened.
That was the first. That was the most iconic year of Chrome.
Yeah, so that could definitely be considered to be up there as well. But so how you're going to win $100 site credit is comment on the Mojobreak Media channel on this video and comment on who you think is in the Mount Rushmore. You can give 1, you can give 4, you can do whatever you want. What card is in your Mount Rushmore? We want to know. We want to be able to talk about it later, and then somebody's going to win $100 in site credit that they can use, get into a break.